What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hello, welcome, and if you're not, thanks for being here again. So today I am going to be doing my March TBR. I really wanted to have my TBR game that I'm planning ready by this point, but honestly I decided to create a TBR game around a board game, and it's kind of complicated because I didn't think through the board game very well, so now I'm trying to like figure out all these other rules and how to incorporate them into like a book game. So that is still in the works, but I wanted to do some form of game this month, so I thought it would be fun just to do like my OG like raffle game that I use through an app on my phone. It's basically like spin the wheel, and you just spin the wheel and it gives me a prompt and I will pick a book based on the prompt that it gives me. So I'm kind of going to do this month just because I don't really know what I want to read in March. The only two books I know that I need to read is Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir and The Collective. Those are the two books for City and Eyes book club. So yeah, so those need to be on my TBR. I have to get those read. If they're not on my TBR, they have to get read anyways. It would just be helpful if they were on the TBR. So yeah, this is pretty straightforward. I'm basically just going to spin this wheel and it's going to give me a prompt, and I'm going to pick a book off of my shelf based on the prompt that it gives me. And I'm trying to decide how many spins I want to do. I have a lot of reading, like catching up to do in March because I only read 2 books in February and I only read like 6 books in January. So I've just been really behind this year. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do like 10 spins actually. And the way that I used to do this, if I didn't finish all of the books on my TBR next month, then I would get like a punishment, but I'm not gonna do that for myself because I don't think I'm gonna be doing this next month. I do need to read like 10 books next month in order to like be kind of caught up on my Goodreads. I don't think there's anything else that needs to be said for this video. I hope you guys enjoy it. So we are going to do the first spin, I guess. Oh my gosh, the first winner is buy a book. I am gonna do this prompt only because I need a book for a video this month. I'm not gonna tell you the book that I'm buying because I don't want to spoil the vlog that I'm doing, but I know a book that I'm going to purchase. So yes, that prompt is done. You just can't know about it. Okay, second spin. Okay, second winner is Season, so a book that fits this season. So we're in spring-ish. We're kind of coming out of winter. March is kind of spring, so I just need to pick a book with like spring vibes. Okay, so I have found a book for season, but like spring. So I am going to choose Cinderella is Dead by Bayron. I'm not really sure. But this just has like all like the flowers and kind of stuff on the front, which is like spring. So I feel like this kind of fits the prompt, and this is something that I would read for like a 24-hour readathon, which I hope to do a few of actually in March. But yeah, so I think this is gonna be the pick. Okay, third spin. Oh my gosh, we got out of spin. So now we're gonna do 11. So this is actually the third spin. Audiobook. I think I can do that. Actually, let me see what I have. I am not sure which one, but I think I'm either going to do It Ends With Us on audio or The Vanishing Stare. I don't know which one, but one of those. And now this is actually the fourth spin. Instagram rec. Okay, so basically I'm going to scroll on Instagram, and the first book that comes up that I own that I haven't read is what I'm going to read. I don't know if I should go to like the search. Oh, nope, there we go. Okay, so from Once Upon a Booksta, she basically posted a picture of all of the Throne of Glass, and I still have not read Crown of Midnight. So I think I'm gonna pick this one. I don't know where this TBR is going. This is one of the weirdest TBRs I think I've ever had. Okay, now the fifth spin. Okay, book box. So a book that I got in a book box subscription, so I can pick any of my book of the month. Okay, I'm not gonna get this one off my shelf because it's kind of difficult to get, but I'm going to choose The Collective. I have the book of the month edition of this, and that is one of our book club picks for March, so very excited about that. So that is being added to the TBR as well. The 6th spin. Wow, we are just now getting halfway through this. That's insane. Okay, highly rated. I think I can do that. Okay, so for highly rated, I am going to choose Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir. I've heard amazing things about this, and actually let me look on Goodreads because I'm pretty sure it has great ratings on Goodreads as well. Yeah, it's rated a 4.53 on Goodreads, so very highly rated. So that is what we're going to go with. Okay, so now 7th spin. Oh my gosh, and I got sci-fi. I could have just used that. I know what I'm gonna pick. This is another one that is hard to get. It's over there. I'm going to choose Starsight by Brandon Sanderson. I loved Skyward, so obviously I want to continue the series, and I do have the whole series. I just need to read them. So I am going to choose Starsight by Brandon Sanderson. And now 8th spin. New author. So this I usually use as like new to me author. So let me, gosh. Okay, so for the prompt new author, I'm going to choose Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. I have not read this book, and I have not read anything by this author, so it just seems fitting that this is what I would choose. So I'm going to finally start this series. I'm really excited about it, and I've been wanting to read it the past few months, which I've had this on my shelf for 2 years, I think, actually. I'm gonna add this to the pile. Okay, and 9th spin. Okay, is Title with 3 words or less. This is a book that was on my TBR for last month too, but I didn't get to it, obviously, because I was in such a huge slump. So for this, I'm going to choose Little Thieves by Margaret Owen. I am super excited to read this one, and it's like one of my special editions. I just want to read it. But this sounds super interesting, and again, I didn't get to it in February, so I'm hoping to knock it out in March maybe. But it just seems really interesting, so I feel like it would be a fun time. 10th spin, we are almost done. Mythology. Don't have much of that, and I don't even like mythology, so we'll see what we can find. Okay, and another book that was on my TBR for last month that I really want to read, that I'm going to use for the prompt mythology, is City of Glass by Cassandra Clare. There we go. This one I am super excited about. I really want to finish this series because I really want to get through like all of the Shadowhunters books. So I'm trying to get through them. It's gonna take me a while, but I do want to read this one. I did enjoy the first 2 books, so I feel like it's only fitting that I just continue, you know, if I'm still enjoying it. So I'm adding this. And 11th spin, this is our last spin. Let's see. Middle grade. Okay, I actually have not read a middle grade in a long time. So let's see. I have like a very small middle grade shelf over here, so I'm gonna go see what I have. For middle grade, I am choosing A Little Princess. So I actually used to watch this movie on repeat when I was a kid. It came in like one of those duo disc like cases, and it had A Little Princess and The Secret Garden, and I watched those over and over again, and I kind of just like want to experience like the book. And I think it will be really fun, hopefully. Hopefully it's the same as the movie, because the movie is spectacular. Hopefully this is everything that I want and more. Okay, so that is going to be our TBR. I'm gonna try and hold up this stack. This obviously is not all of them. We have Project Hail Mary and The Collective that are on top, and then the book that I'm going to be buying, and then an audiobook that's technically in this. This is also just representing the book that I'm buying, just to hold its place. But yes, I'm actually very, very happy with this TBR because it's actually, I have a lot of books on here that I wouldn't have read had I not played the TBR game. So I am really, really happy as far as that goes. Hopefully I can get all of these books read. I have no idea what kind of reading month it's going to be for me. Hopefully it's a great one. We will see. That's everything for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are not subscribed, make sure you go ahead and do that. It helps me and it would be a really, really fun time for you. I love making all kinds of book content and even lifestyle content and all that kind of stuff. So let me know in the comments what you're interested in, what you would like to see from me. I am more than willing to make videos that you guys are wanting to see. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.